Hi, my lovelies. I hope you are having a great Thursday. Um, I just wanted to do a live because I don't know if anybody's going to show up for the live, but in any case, I grabbed myself a cup of tea. I'm having some rooibos latte. It's very yummy with vanilla. I put vanilla in everything. Hi, Reno. It's good that you're here. Just wanted to chat a little bit, have maybe a little Q&A, but before we do that, I wanted to share all the things that I'm excited about for this year. So we're about a week, we're just exactly 1 week into the year. And I don't know, I love sharing what I'm excited about because I don't know, talking about it just manifests it even more and it makes it more real in my brain, I guess. Plus, I actually love talking to others, what they're inspired about and what they're excited about because I don't know, it inspires me to listen to others and what their plans are. It's not like I want to do what anybody else does, but just, I don't know, I get ideas. Hi, the singing bee. Happy New Year to you too. It's awesome that you're here. Okay, let me get started. I put it in several categories, and I always think of everything in all these categories in my life. So the first category that I'm excited about this year to improve and to get better is my finances. So finances, of course, they can be separated out into several topics also. So there's my business, and then there's my personal finances, and then there's bookkeeping, of course. So here are my goals when it comes to my business. I have a few team members, and my goal is to give everyone a raise, to grow my business, but to stay even more on top of my bookkeeping. I'm just a little bit behind, and I've always kind of did my taxes after the year was over. I want to get better. I want to do every single month. I want to just finish up my bookkeeping for the month so I have a better overview and a better feeling for, how that goes. The more money you make, the more you have to pay taxes. And here in Germany, it's insane. The tax bracket that you get in when you make above a certain amount, it's just crazy. It's almost not worth it. So the remedy for that is, of course, to invest back into your business, because then you can deduct that from your taxes. So rather than paying the Finanzamt, the IRS, more, I would rather pay my team more and invest in either tech for my music studio, tech for video, video making. I do want to get a drone this year. That's something I'm really excited about, but we'll get to that when I get to the channel and YouTube and all that. So really staying more on top of my bookkeeping, so I have always a really good feeling of the balance. What was the revenue? What did I spend? How much is left over? So I'd rather invest more than spend more money on just giving it away for taxes. That's just my philosophy. Invest back so I can grow even more. And then personal finances, right now, I actually don't have properly separated, I don't properly separate my business and my personal finances. So I do want to get better about separating that. I do have several bank accounts for different purposes, and I want to actually get to the point to where I have just a business account where, everything comes in and out that is just for the business. And then from that, I pay my team members, and from that, I pay myself. Because in reality, I can't even tell you what I pay myself, because I always invest back in the business, and I always invest, and I don't know. I don't really spend a lot of money for myself, but I kind of want to know what it is that I'm paying myself. So those are my goals, and that's what I'm excited about this year, to get that separated and just to be even better at having a nice overview. The next topic is my health. I'm healthy and I'm fit, and I have been working out every single day. And what I notice, I'm 46, and what I've noticed is that even just taking 2 days of a break, sometimes it's harder to get back in. For me, it's easier to do something every single day. And even if it's just some stretching or some easy yoga, there are differences in yoga. You can do an easy, relaxed yoga where there's a lot of stretching and holding, and you can do power yoga that is a really hard workout. I've been doing bar workouts, literally kicking my booty. It's really good. I feel like it gets the muscles in depth. If you have never heard of bar workouts, it's like BARRE, as in the ballet bar. It's good. It's really good. And other than that, health wise, I am still cycling my herbs and I drink lots of tea. I want to pick even more of my, pick more herbs this year so I can dry them and keep them over the winter. I'm actually almost out of my hand-picked herbs because I do drink a lot of tea. And other than that, health-wise, I think just I'm so blessed now to have some wonderful people who help me with my business. And I have so much fun now, and I'm so excited because I'm planning all these really cool things this year. And so that means health-wise also less stress. There was a time in 2020 around the summer when I realized, I didn't do anything except sit in front of my laptop for hours and hours and hours. And it was just, I can't say I was stressed or anything. I never was really stressed, but it was always a lot. It never stopped. You know how that feels, like you finally feel like you're caught up with work and then it starts all over again. And then it never stops. And so that's when I decided, okay, that's it. I have to get more help because I was just sitting on the screen all day long. And I'm so excited to have more help so I can minimize stress even more. Guys, it's not, you have to take this seriously. You have to get rid of stress. I know it's hard. Everyone needs a job and everyone needs to make money, but nobody can give you back your health. And stress is the number one really culprit when it comes to chronic disease or even non-chronic disease. Stress is poison for your body. So really you have to minimize stress in your life. It's gonna help your health long term so much. It's the biggest thing. So mentally stay calm, stay healthy. The next family, and that I'm really excited about that. Some of you who have been, I know you know my story, and I know you, the singing bee, I think you also know my story. In case you don't know my story, you can go to my channel. It's called Simple Blessings. And we do want to still grow our family. And I am actually unless COVID prevents me from doing it, the plan was this January to actually go to Czech and to have another frozen embryo transfer. Now they're getting really strict on the lockdowns again and numbers are going up. So I'm really hoping that I can still travel there. It would be such a bummer if I had to wait till March or April, because I'm thinking all this COVID, it's gonna go on until March or April, until spring comes around, because this winter, I don't think there's no way numbers are gonna get down right now. It's just cold and dark and wet. So I don't. Thank you, Reno. I do hope so. We so much want another baby, and Romy is she's sitting right over there. And Romy, she really wants to be a big sister, and I think she would be an amazing big sister. So that's something that I'm very excited about this year, possibly to be pregnant. Those of you who follow me, I did have a miscarriage in August, September, and I feel so good now. I've been exercising and I'm very healthy and I'm ready. I think my body is ready now, and I just wanted to wait until my body is ready to give it rest. I'm not 25 anymore. Okay, the next, let me talk about business. So that is really exciting. I'll talk about YouTube separately because my business doesn't just consist of YouTube. So I do have, I'm a vocal coach and I'm a performing artist. And I'm very excited that now I have created some more time because of my awesome team who helps me now. I have created some more time to actually create more music. And that's really what I'm passionate about. I have performed all over the world. I am a trained opera singer, but I've done all genres. And I am planning some collaborations with other singers from all over the world. And I have all these projects in my mind. I plan some videos. I planned one video with a dancer. I found a dancer. She said yes. We'll just have to probably around April find some time because she's very, very busy. Although there is a lockdown, she's still very busy because she's still studying something else too. So there will be videos on my main channel, on my singing channel, about, like just me creating music, and I'm very excited about that. And then, of course, I do have my singing masterclass, and I have lots of things I do there. And I have my blog on that, masteryourvoice.tv. And I also want to create more little mini blog posts for Healthy Minimalist Mom. And I've created writing some stuff. So on Instagram, there will be kind of a thought of the day, which will also be posted on my website, healthyMinimalistMom.com, as a thought of the day. So just something to inspire you, just something to think about. And thank you so much, the singing bee. I appreciate it. I wish you the same. May all your dreams and goals come true. So I'm very excited about business, growing my YouTube channels, of course, but just helping more people out there, inspire more people. And I can't tell you how rewarding it is now that I have this platform. I mean, this one right here is a really small one, and I'm just going to keep doing this because I'm very passionate about everything that I talk about here on this channel, but I'm also passionate about helping singers all over the world find their true voice. And so it is just such a gift to me to have that opportunity to do what I'm most passionate about. And it's just amazing to have YouTube as a platform to reach people all over the world. It's amazing. So I love you all. It's been the best thing to do YouTube. So growing business, of course, just increasing my revenue also, but in the process, helping lots of people. Let's go to, I just kind of go in the order that I wrote it down, how it came up in my mind. Self-development. I know this is a huge topic. I love to learn. Right. I mean, what I'm really passionate about is learning about health, but also not just about physical health, because I think a human being is more than just the body. The body is extremely important because without the body, you don't really have anything to live in. So you need the body. So that's why I always tell everyone you have to take really good care of your body, because that's your temple. That's where you live in. Without your body, you can't really articulate anything. You can't hear anything. You can't see anything. You can't smell anything. You can't touch anything. So you need that body to be that vehicle through which you can do all things. But then your mind is so important. Oh, I'm sorry. Somebody's messaging me. I forgot to turn things off. I just want to learn more. I'm all into health and learning about both psychology and physiology. And it's just so interesting to me. I love listening to audiobooks that are all about science. From astrophysics to quantum mechanics, I'm very interested in all that stuff. I'm also interested in biology and everything that has to do with it, medicine, you name it. Just anything sciencey, anything about the earth, about life, about just how things work, even chemistry, biochemistry especially. It amazes me how its nature is freaking amazing. The more you study it, it's just mind-boggling. I learn so much. Every single day I learn something about nature, about processes that go on in the body or in nature. And I think to myself, that is freaking genius. That is I can't believe how genius everything is, how things work together, how perfectly orchestrated all this is. That's why I'm such a big believer in natural, holistic health, because there is a reason why everything works. It has proven to work for many thousands of years. And so I feel the best thing you can ever do, if at all possible, is just support all the natural processes. Sometimes that isn't possible. But a lot of times before just doing something, intervening, there might be a chance you could try something natural just to support the natural processes, because the body and nature, everything, it wants to get back into balance, and it always works hard to get there. So there may be a way to get in balance without chemicals, medications. There may not be. I'm just saying, I'm thankful, I'm so grateful for science and for what everything that we have come up with. We can save lives now that we couldn't 100 years ago. I'm very grateful. But I also believe that nowadays we have gotten into this mindset of just as soon as anything, like, oh, I have a little headache, pop an aspirin, or I have a little pain here, let's do this, or I have a little this, and like just take hormones. It's just too easy. It's just too quick. That's my opinion. I just think a lot of times it's totally unnecessary to intervene with chemicals or harsh surgery. I think there are a lot of times when that's not necessarily the best. That's, after all my research for many years, that's just my own opinion, and that's how I live. Okay. Let's continue. Oh, self-development. There's actually, I would love to go to this conference that goes on every year in London, but I have no idea if it's even going to take place. I would love to go there. It's where all these online entrepreneurs from all over the world meet. It's called Youpreneur Summit. It's put on by Chris Ducker. He is from the UK. He's a Brit. And I just love that gathering. There's always a few hundred people, and it's just, they have masterminding sessions. It's so much fun to meet people and what they do. All these people do something online. They have a business, and it's just amazing. They do the most amazing things. You could do anything online, really. Okay, let's talk about traveling, and that's something I'm really excited about. Of course, right now, it's like, talking about traveling feels a little bit unreal, because right now we are going into the next really harsh lockdown, and even those areas that have more than 200 per 100,000 cases of COVID, you're not even supposed to go further than 15 kilometers outside your hometown. It's like really, really narrowing down. I have dogs, so I'm allowed to go out all the time. That keeps me sane, and it keeps me healthy, and it just keeps me calm, because I know nobody can say anything about me taking my dog out. So that's always the best excuse. I could go out all day long. I love fresh air. I love nature, but I also live in a small town, so there's not really a lot of police controlling here. I mean, it's small, and I don't go outside at night anyway. So traveling is something I would like to do. I've just recently registered on this website called, what is it called? People Like Us. And it's a home exchange website. And I love the community. They also have a Facebook group, and it's all about community. There are several home exchange sites and that you can get on, but I love this one because it's really so much about the community, and it's about meeting people first, like online, and maybe talking to them via Skype, and then eventually you do a home exchange. And we have a home, and I think we have a pretty cute home, and so I'm really excited. We could be traveling anywhere. So all we need to do then is, get the airplane ticket, maybe a rental car, and then we could be going potentially wherever someone wants to switch with us. That's where we could go. And I really want to take Romy many places, because I think you can just learn so much when you see the world. It broadens your horizons. I have traveled all over the place, and it has really broaden my horizons. I think I've been to 50 countries or something. It's really, it does a lot, but I want to still broaden my horizons, and I want to, just learn other cultures and mix with other people. It's so much fun to get to know how other people live, because it just makes you realize maybe, you know, maybe I don't have to live the way I live. Maybe you learn something also from other cultures. Okay, let's talk about my channels. So, my singing channel, I'm going to continue doing my 2 videos per week. And then this channel right here, I'm going to continue to do my 2 videos per week, but I'm not going to stress myself. I'm just going to continue just doing whatever I'm excited about. I hope so too, Reno. I mean, I have been to the Netherlands, but I'd love to come and maybe visit. Where exactly do you live again? I'd love to take Romy to the beach sometime, because I know in the Netherlands there are some really good beaches also. Windy beaches. So this channel here is going to be just for me an outlet to talk about what I'm passionate about. I don't want to stress myself. So if there's going to be a lot of sit down type of videos, or even some lives, because the reason why I'm live today is because I just didn't have time over the holidays to film anything, to shoot, because I had my mom over and we took it easy in Volendam. How far are you from the coast? It'd be interesting. So yeah, it's gonna be just relaxed here, and I may do some lives. I have a bunch of things that I'm gonna continue talking about minimalism and health, and just healthy food and food choices. And yeah, that's this for the channel here. Now let me talk about my home and minimalism. What I'm excited, really. I have minimized a lot, but there's this vision that I have. It goes so much further than what it is right now. And because we do plan on doing home exchanges, I want to optimize it even more, and I want to reduce even more, and I want to, of course, always have my personal stuff. And I live here, we live here as a family. But I'm really excited actually to make it nicer, also having in mind that there may be other people staying here. And so, yes, thank you, Reno. You don't have to tell me here. But I'm very excited. So there's a bunch of crap that I still want to get rid of. I still have this wardrobe upstairs that, I switched from the big one to the small one that I have now. And now the big one is just, it has a bunch of stuff in there, like Romy's old toys and old clothes and stuff. And I need to just get rid of stuff and make sure I'm decluttering. And also here in the house, we're going to do some more remodeling this year. I really would like to have our guest toilet done, because it is old. Kind of embarrasses me when we have guests, because everything else is quite nice. We've renovated almost everything, but just that guest toilet is just, ugh. It's dark in there, and I mean, we could put a different light, but the tiles are ancient, and the toilet is like, when you flush, there's so much water coming out with so much pressure that it oftentimes just, it splashes out just a little bit. And a lot, kids sometimes think, is that pee? I'm like, no, it's not pee. It's just like, it's the water that just pushes out too much, but it's a little embarrassing. So I'd like to have that fixed, and we're planning a balcony. So let me show you. There's this window right there, and we want to turn this window into a door and then go to a balcony out there. And I'd love to build that balcony probably in the spring. You can't really do much in the winter. It's too cold and the ground is frozen and all. But we need a permit for that, and that's something I'm going to be working on here in the next few weeks. I need to get myself a passport again if we want to travel, because my passport is expired. Romy actually has a current passport. Hers is still good for a few more years, so she's good to go. We could go in the entire world. She has a biometric, but I need to renew mine. And yeah, minimalism wise, just continue to reduce even more, buy less. And just whatever I buy is usually tech, and I invest in my business. It's not really, I don't buy clothes a lot, and I don't really buy a lot for myself. If I do, then it's like very intentional, and I probably buy something that I have wanted for a really long time. Yes, it will be amazing. I am looking forward to it, and I'm very excited because we have a nice yard. And I mean, houses now, it's crazy. Um, this house that I bought is worth more than double than when I bought it. And probably if I rented an apartment, it would cost me more every month than this house costs me. So I'm so blessed that we have this house. I don't know if real estate prices will ever go down here again, but right now they're higher than they have never been higher. So I'm very blessed that we got this house, because right now, if you want to buy a new house or build a house or even buy an older house, 500, half a million euros up to 700,000 euros. And that's nothing fancy. It's just a one family home. That's expensive. And of course, I live in a quite expensive area. Tübingen is a small university town, and yeah. So that's it. Any questions, anything like you want to, what are you guys excited about? I would love to know, what are you excited about this year? What is the main thing that you're excited about that you would like to share? I know, Rena, I know one thing that you're excited about that you're also going to, I cross my fingers for you, but is there anything else that I don't know maybe yet? I'd love to know what you're excited about. Being excited about something, it's just a great thing to share it. You know that feeling like when you're in love and then you want to tell everyone? And that's how I feel about all the things that I'm excited about. It's like, it feels so good just to tell someone. It's like, oh, I'm going to go travel, and I'm going to exchange my home with someone. And there are some amazing homes on that platform. People like us, if you want to check it out. It's so amazing. I love that. And I've connected with a couple of people there. I can only recommend it. I haven't done a home exchange, but everyone who is in the Facebook community, they all said it has changed their lives and how they travel. And some of those people have done home exchanges for many years, and they've done it dozens of times. So they're very experienced. Romy, komm mal kurz. Willst du auch mal kurz Hallo sagen? Komm mal her kurz. I asked Romy if she wants to say hi real quick. I was a little upset about an hour ago. I was supposed to pick her and her friend up. They went with a sled into the snow. There she is. And then I told them I'm going to pick them up at 4. And then I came maybe just a few minutes after 4, and then they weren't there anymore. Komm mal her. Hast du verstanden, was ich gerade gesagt habe? Nicht? Komm mal her. Willst du mal küssen? She's a little bit shy now. Sagst du nur kurz Hallo in die Kamera? Can you say hi? Can you say hi? No, okay. She's shy. It's okay. Yes, I'm so happy for you, Reno. I saw it. I saw your proposal picture. That was so cute. I wish you guys all the best. And of course, all your wishes, that it all will come true. This year's going to be the most amazing year for you guys. So May 11th, huh? Yeah. And maybe we'll see each other that would be nice if we could see each other in Tübingen. I hope it's going to actually take place this year. It would be good if you could come. And bring your girlfriend too. Okay. Does anybody else have a comment? I know there's only a couple people here live, but at least you're hanging out with me. That's nice. If not, then I'm just going to wrap it up, and hopefully tomorrow shoot some more regular videos. I have so many ideas, but I don't have anyone shooting with me, and it's hard sometimes. It takes a long time to shoot some type of videos. I mean, like cleaning videos, it does take a long time then, and I often don't have the time to film it because I just like, let me just quickly clean the kitchen. And so that's why I haven't been doing a lot of cleaning videos, although I do clean all the time. And as a matter of fact, we still have, I'm going to have to take that care of that now. We still have our Christmas tree up. It should have, well, it should have gone down already today. But here in Germany, the tradition is Christmas trees and all decor stays up until January 6th because this is yesterday was a holiday here. It's the Three Wise Men. We call them the Holy Three King, the Three Holy King. But I guess in English, it's the Three Wise Men. And that's traditionally, if we didn't have Corona, then yesterday a bunch of kids would have come and rung the doorbell and then sung songs, and they call them the Star Singers. And then you give them like just a little candy or something. But of course, this year, nobody's doing anything. And that's why I was so happy today that, there was some snow outside and the kids could go outside. And I'm always happy when they can go outside because there's nothing else you can do. There's nothing. Everything is closed. You can only sit at home. And so that's not healthy. Definitely going outside is a lot healthier. Okay, guys, we're going to wrap it up. Thank you. Thank you, too, at least, for hanging out with me. And I hope to see you soon. Have a wonderful week. Stay healthy. That's really important. If you don't take vitamin D, I highly recommend it. Do some research on it. And I don't tell anyone just to do what I say, but do research on it. Just do some research. Because especially in Europe, most people chronically have low vitamin D. I think at least 60 or 70% or more, 70 to 80% of all people here in Europe have low vitamin D. And vitamin D is actually not a vitamin. It's a pre-hormone, and you need it for a lot of different things. It's good for your bones, your teeth, your immune system. So just do your research, and I can highly recommend taking vitamin D. I've started giving it to Romy, just one little drop. It's good. My doctor also told me it's a good thing, and I've done my research. I've probably read 10 studies, like actual scientific studies about vitamin D. So my conclusion is you need to take your vitamin D if you live in any country that doesn't have all-day sunlight. Stay healthy and don't stress. Don't watch the news too much. Just go outside. Have a great day, everyone, and I'll see you soon.